has no legs. Ooh, and he has bloody tears. Still shows him that he has all 16 badges, but check the save again. 24 again. Although Yuri Win said though that this by the time now he gets here, he should have 32, but I don't know why it says 24 to me. Oh, and we gotta check the Pokemon again. This time now, 5 unknowns and a sixth one by the name of Celebi, which is supposed to be a Celebi. Oh, and get this now, all the unknowns are saying the word dying. And even as well, Celebi's a little strange. Only one arm, one eye, and one leg. And only one move. Perish Song. Remember that. We're gonna be, you're gonna see something happening. So anyway though, now we just keep going up. Yeah, it seems like back in Bellsprout Tower again, like we were back at the beginning of the game, but as you see now though, like I said, it's just it's completely blood red, and you're gonna be surprised what we're gonna come across. After going up for like an eternity though, there should be some trainers here, just standing right at the pillar. But apparently though, well, I'll tell you once we get there. Yeah, there we go. Trainers, it's finally becoming a Pokemon game. Great! And apparently, though, we can't talk to them. Like, I'm using both buttons and nothing's happening. Great. But if we keep going, though, you'll notice that the pillar at the end is actually chopped off with it actually a translucent character there. I think it's supposed to be red. And then right by now, though, once we get here, without pressing a button, we apparently get advanced into battle. Now, unlike before, though, where it showed us with 5 unknowns and a Celebi, it says now that we only have our Celebi. And check this out, it's just Pikachu. We're going against with a Pikachu and a shiny level 100 Celebi. Yeah, it's supposed to be a shiny Celebi. I forgot to mention that. Apparently, though, it only has Perish Song, and apparently, though, the only problem with Perish Song is it just makes both Pokemon die after 3 turns, or fainted after 3 turns, I should say. So now it's it. So like I said, after 3 turns, both that Pikachu and Celebi will have fainted. Oh, and keep a count on what attacks Pikachu used. But apparently, though, after that turn ends, we don't end up going back to the fight menu, and the fight just keeps going on until Perish Song goes into effect. Oh, and watch, and now it's using Frustration, and now my Celebi now is, holy shit. Okay, that is messed up. I just lost almost all my HP. Whoa. Okay, Celebi just had Pain Split. What the hell? That's messed up. It only showed us having Perish Song, but now it has another attack? Huh. So now Pikachu's damage went right down to half, and Celebi's attack got replenished. Okay, I think right by now Pikachu must have had four attacks. Oh, and check this out. Celebi has died. Yeah. So, I think oh, but look at this. Destiny Bond. That's a 5th attack right there. Yeah, I lost count of all of Pikachu's attacks, but you get the idea. Pikachu has 5 different attacks. How does he have 5 attacks? And although now the trainer finally finishes with a bunch of dots and this. Holy shit! Did you just see that? The screen just flashed for a quick minute and he had no head. That's scary. I'm going to replay that again in slow motion just so that you guys weren't seeing this. But now, as you see, though, we're back in New Park Town again. And it seems now we can finally play the game like normal, but look again. Our character here isn't moving. He's not even doing any walking animation. Oh, whoops, what am I doing in here? Like, look at this. I'm actually moving him. No walk animation now. Now he's almost translucent, just like Red was. Or transparent, I don't know. Oh, and look at this. He only has a head with invisible skin. Ooh, scary. And now, yeah, and still it's all the same, but let's just check the badges. Oh my god, 40 badges. Now that's messed up. If anyone starts thinking for like a minute that it is possible to go over 16, no, it's not possible. And check this out. All unknowns, and they all say this. Whoops. No more. Yeah. So we're right back in New Park Town. It seems now everything seems normal, although we have no mother here. Horrible mother. Ah. Oh, such a terrible mother we have. She isn't here. And guess what? Watch this. The player walks outside the house, and as you're well aware, our character just went white to pitch black. And as you see now, we finally start getting into a white section, and now our character went right back to black contrast again. Sorry, not trying to be racist. And check this out. Keep going south, and there's our and now there's our there's our actual game sprite. And when we talk to it, it says goodbye forever and disappears, saying question mark, question mark, question mark, used nightmare. Apparently now, as you see now, our character does the escape of animation again. And we're right back where we were before, and now as you see, we have no game sprite. Oh, and check this out. No game character either, and now all the Pokemon characters have been replaced for skulls. We check our Pokemon one last time. Check this out. You guys are going to be scared shitless after what you guys see. I'm dead. Oh boy. Guess what? The Saiyan Camp Gamer's dead, people. He just died. Well, actually, no. I'll tell you something. Yeah, 0 badges. And now check that out. R.I.P. Rest in peace. ... You know what? I'll tell you something though. It was actually the trainer called by the name of Gold. He wanted to try in a battle. He wanted to try and get all the badges he can. But he was still trying to go still trying to get worried about the suffer of fate of death. And apparently, though, this was like back in first generation. By the time second generation came around, he just finally died and forgot about, and his efforts were all forgotten. And you know what? You can even find out that this guy was actually called Gold as well, because if you actually go right back to that turn back now and do no, and then finally go through the whole other story before you go back to this, I'll tell you something though, after you go through that other part of the story, it takes you right back to the beginning of the game again, to the whole creepypasta, how it all started again. And once you finally get here, instead of just having RIP ... it'll say RIP Pokemon Trainer Gold. So yeah, I actually did, and you know what, I can prove it because I already did this as well beforehand as well back when I first got the game, so I know it is possible. But yep, that's the whole creepypasta, and as you all guys are all well aware, this is fake. Yeah. It was all fake, because I'll tell you something, the player that wanted to get this was actually trying to get Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the release date, but since he couldn't get the games, the only option he had left, and since he wanted to get Pokemon Crystal or Silver at EV Games, there's only one thing though. He got it at EV Games though. EV Games and my producers though would have tested their games out before putting it on the game shelf. So this is kind of weird that he got this copy and it ended up being possessed and all this scary stuff happening within the game itself. Kind of like that Ben's Round creepypasta. Like the whole thing was all happening on Ben inside the game, and that's what's happening inside this as well. It's actually about a Pokemon trainer whose efforts were lost and forgotten from the last generation, and trying to go give us all a good scare about it now. Anyway, though, I think I wasted off enough time. I'll see you guys later.